Hey y'all, it's Vicky and welcome to another video. So today I thought I would come on and do a couple of things. I was in a hurry this morning to get to work because I didn't really oversleep. I chose to sleep in and then I don't know, I just wasn't with it this morning when I was talking, and I had forgot these papers here that I wanted to go over as far as Tim was concerned. So I waited to do it when I got home. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first part of the video will be Tim, Sarasota Tim. So if you're here for Beaty, you can fast forward and I'll try to put the timestamp below as to when I start talking about Beaty. Because I know not everyone watches Tim and not everybody wants to hear me talk about him in a negative way. But that's the only way I know to talk about him. Okay, I know that several of you have seen Atomic Sage's poem that he did. And I have one that I also ask, he may have written his himself. I asked AI to write a poem for me. And I just put in some bullet points. And now I'm going to read that. And then I'll try to type it up and put it in the description box. Or I will put it in a community post. Either way, so you can have it to read later on again if you wanted to. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. In the dust of I-10 endless lanes lives Tim, a nomad, boundless and vain. With 20 cups of coffee as his guide, he chases the horizon where secrets hide. As at truck stops he finds solace and steak. In each sizzling bite, a dream he can't shake. He begs for donations, a traveler's song, yet the words in his mouth forever wrong. Family long lost in a rearview scene, their absence a shadow where love had been. But in Nathan Bendover's shaded embrace, he meets fleeting friends a moment's grace. In every sip, in every transient lie, Tim tillers along as life passes by. And I thought that was fitting at the end because he's all the time talking about that everybody needs to retire at 62 because you never know when it's going to be your last day or whatever. But Tim constantly sings the same song, and he's always talking about you never know when it's going to be the end. But yet I feel like that he has this dream out there that he wants. He won't ever talk about it, but that he wants. And life is just slowly passing him by, and he's not getting anywhere closer to that dream, whatever it is. I'm no expert. It's just something that I guess I sit and think about, as Garth says, my whole life is consumed by Tim. So if you want to think that, go ahead and think it. All right. So here's a comment that was left on a video. This was left on the video where he talked about that he had plenty of bots. So I guess this was a bot that left this comment. What a pack of lies. You planned, you saved, you say. There are older videos on your channel right now where you flat out say you never saved any money. There is an older video on your channel, although I'm sure you'll take it down now, where you talked about possibly having to go back to work full time to make ends meet with your Social Security. How you had a camper that couldn't afford gas to go anywhere. You're able to do these things because you had a little success with YouTube, not because of any wise money saving or planning you did. You lucked out. And instead of being honest about that, you play your little games. You make more off YouTube. Social Security is now your side hustle. And it was just your last trip west where you said you were getting a sticks and bricks because you and Miss T were of the pay grade. You don't live in an RV. And I don't know how many of you remember that video, but I remember it very well. He was acting like that all of a sudden he had become better than everybody else. That he didn't need to live in a camper anymore. Of course, now that pocketbook is gone, so we think. Then again, it may not be gone. We never know what's going on with him because, like I say, he plays his audience with whatever game he's wanting to push. living in an RV is the way to go. And that's true. You know, the other week, that was the way to do it. But 6 months ago, or whatever it was, when he was out in Utah, he no longer liked the RV. He had had enough of it, and he wanted us sticks and bricks. This is why you have so many haters. You lie so much. You tell folks to go look at your old Moab video. I urge folks to go look at some of your other old videos and things you have said, and I stopped counting how many edit places there in this video. Mister, we don't edit around here. If you think about it, I'm sure you could add a lot more causes. That's somebody responding to this comment. And then, of course, there's always people saying, I don't get your math. And then someone, and this is exactly what I said to myself. I didn't say it out loud at the time, but this is nothing but a gaslighting video. I added the nothing but that's what it is. It was nothing but a gaslighting video. And then somebody wrote this, and I think this was on something else I was looking at. I'm not sure this was a comment. It's been so long since I looked at these. But I think this was somewhere else. Watching hater video on 1.5 speed, and he's so erratic. Joe needs prayers. Come on. And are you kidding me? They're like-minded. LMAO. Nobody needs affinity with homeless beggars like you. He hides his location, yet he says he's not hiding in Florida. When is the last time he showed you where he lived there? He's definitely hiding in Florida. Costs $58K, a few dollars. Unbelievable. Calls haters envious. And as I said before, the only thing that I have been envious of him was he was at the Villages last week. I'll admit I was envious of that. But not the way he was there. If I'm going to go there, I'm going to go there and I'm going to stay inside the Villages. And I'm going to pay my way to it. I'm not going to let somebody else put me up for free. I want to be in control. And I don't like, it's not that, let's put it this way. I appreciate a gift, but I'm not going to take advantage of friends by being a burden to them, if I can help it. He can't accept people just don't like him. He's so ignorant about haters being AI. OMG, people are jealous. They don't know how to scam the system like he did. This guy, what hubris, and I'm not sure what that is, to have when he scammed the system. Jim and Tammy Faye also thought Jesus talk would save them. What a scumbag. So much to work with for the hater channels. And yes, there is a lot to work with. I choose to ignore a lot of it. And one of them things is I'm not going to touch his being sick. You know, I hope he's not sick. I mean, I hope that if he is sick, that he's getting better. I don't make fun of anybody that's sick because I feel like that can come back to you. And, you know, I do hope he is getting well. I really do. As I've said before, I'm not a hater. I don't wish him harm. I just wish he would be truthful and quit trying to be something he's not. That's it. And I'm going to close for now, and I'll be back in just a second with my beauty part of this video. Thanks for watching. If you're leaving now. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we're going to start off with my friend. One of my friends sent me a gift, and it's this, well, I'll go ahead and say it, Sylvia. She sent me this little ornament that is a eyeshadow palette. Let me get it. It's lucky I had a stand to hang it on. That's what it looks like. I think it's an old world Christmas ornament. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I got some Christmas cards. And then I received a package from Lou, and she sent me stuff before. As you know, she's a friend of mine. She does live in Florida, but I'm not sure where, but I just know she lives there. Anyway, she has been following me for a long time, and she sent me a package at my birthday, and this is what she sent me for Christmas. I had asked her a question, and I should have known the minute I asked her that what was going to happen. But I didn't mean for it to happen that way. But I asked her had she smelled of the Merit perfume. Now, Merit is a clean brand that I was sent PR for a year or so ago. I guess because I didn't really sell that much, they stopped sending it to me. They are a little expensive, I think, for what they are, but it is clean beauty. It's simple, you know, out the door, put it on, out the door. You know, you only need like 2 or 3 products. It's a minimalist makeup. Let's put it that way. It's minimalism. And it's about as minimalism as you can get. But anyway, they came out with a fragrance. And I heard a lot of people talking about how they liked it and that it was different. Well, first of all, it does come packaged beautifully. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. Of course, it comes inside a box besides this. This is the box. And it says Merit on the box. And then when you open it up, this is what it looks like. The bottle is absolutely beautiful. It would look good anywhere. And I'm going to put it up here as soon as I show this to you. Now, I'm going to have to get my other phone here in a minute and look up the notes for you if I'm going to talk professional about it. But anyway, I can tell you that this is very clean smelling. It's exactly like the brand represents. It is not overpowering. You can mix it with other scents. I've been mixing it since I've been wearing it. But I'll put it here. And I'm just going to do this. And it just smells clean, refreshing, like you just got out of a spring shower. That's the best way I know to tell you what it smells like. So I'll be back in just a second, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to read the explanation for you. Okay. The Merit perfume is a rich, nuanced scent, 30 mLs that evolves throughout the day. Soft, clean notes open, followed by a subtle floral center before settling into a base of musk, vanilla, and moss for a warm second skin finish. And I do think that's why I feel like you can mix it, is because it does dry down to a musk smell. And as I said, I have mixed it with my beautiful sheer from Fragrance Revival that I had them make for me. It's no longer available. I have to get it made that way. I've also mixed it with this Vanilla Floral, and I've mixed it with the Sol de Janeiro 71. I've mixed it with some of my GUA fragrances, and they all come out beautifully. So this is definitely something you can mix with anything, and it will stand on its own. The one thing I will say is I don't believe it lasts that long on me. Now, it may on someone else, and it may be that I need to add an oil and layer it that way. So, but I just don't feel like it lasts as long as I would like it to last. Okay, the top notes are bergamot, pear, ambrate, and aldehydes. The heart of the fragrance is jasmine, rose, rosemary, violet, and orris. And the bottom is vanilla, musk, and moss. And it says 96% agree this fragrance smells clean. 86% agree this fragrance smells rich. 86% agree this fragrance smells complex. 83% agree this fragrance has a warm second skin finish. Really, what are you? Oh, he's eating. 93% agree this fragrance is still identifiable on my skin after 8 hours of wear. I'm going to say that doesn't happen with me. Now, of course, I don't have that many people walking up to me and smelling of me here where I put it. And, you know, I'm washing my hands all day, so I know it's going to get washed off right there. But I don't notice it, you know. I mean, I did smell it here on my shirt this morning, and I can still smell it there. And it smells just like it did this morning. As I said, I'm smelling the musk the most. And I do think it's a beautiful fragrance. It is $92, so it's not, you know, it's not the most expensive, but it's definitely not the least expensive either. So it's about right in the middle. Fragrances now, like I said, you only get 30 ml, so that's an ounce. So you're only getting a small amount. So if you use it all the time, you're going to go through it pretty quickly. But I do love the fragrance. I thank you so much, Lou, for sending it to me. I imagine there'll be another one in my lifetime. I imagine it's one that I'm going to buy again and again. as long as I can. So now we're going to move on to an Ulta haul. I went to Ulta Saturday in Boone, and I picked up just a few items that I've been wanting, and I, just hadn't purchased since I've been in there. I like this to shop local as much as I can, and I consider Boone local. So I'm just going to show you what I purchased, and I'll tell you why I purchased it and all that good stuff. And it's not much. Okay, I purchased the Good Molecules Overnight Exfoliating Treatment. Now, Good Molecules is one of those affordable brands that is kind of like The Ordinary, but it's even less expensive than The Ordinary. It's available at Beautylish and Ulta. And I wanted to try this to see how it compared to The Ordinary's exfoliating treatment. They also have a lactic acid one. And this one just says, formulated with AHA and BHA to help resurface and renew skin. I am one of these people, I would rather use something slowly exfoliating versus something that is, that's going to rip that skin off in 30 minutes. I just don't like those pills. I've tried them, and to me, if they're painful, and I want one that's not going to be painful. And, with my cleansers, I do think that turns my skin over quite a bit. But when you reach a certain age, I just feel you do need a chemical exfoliant every now and then. I'm not saying you need it all the time, but if you want to keep your skin looking smooth, especially if you're using makeup a lot, I just think sometimes you need a chemical exfoliant. It's just my belief. I'm not an expert, but I just find my skin does better when I use one. Now, I normally have my Dr. Dennis pill pads, which I still have. I also bought some dermatology pill pads to try whenever I'm almost out of the Dr. Dennis. And then I'm also going to try this. And if this works, then this would be great, because I think this was only like $7 or $8. Nothing much. And I'm sure there's an ounce in there. Yeah, 30 mLs. Okay, I've talked about Tropic Glaze or Tropic Glow from Tree Hut, that it's the same scent or close to the same scent, close enough to the Sol de Janeiro 68, Charosa 68. And so I bought the Tropic Glow, the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Fragrance Shimmer Mist. So if you spray this, there's going to be a little bit of glitter in it. Smells just like, this smells just a little bit more sweet, I think, than what the Charosa does, but I don't know if you can see the glow. You can definitely see my veins, but there is just a little bit of shimmer, but nothing overpowering. And, I would always shake this up really good before I sprayed it on my body, if it were me. I do have the oil, and so if I put the oil on first, then put the body cream, which I have, and then spray this over. So the first thing, though, I would start with is I bought the Sparkling Gel Wash. So this is the first time I've had the body wash from Tree Hut. Now, I have used the scrub. I have the scrub in my bathroom right now, but I've never used the body wash. And it has that same scent, but it's not overpowering. I'm going to use it tonight, and then I'll report back on my feelings. But those two items I bought, they were on sale. I don't remember exactly what they were on sale for, and they probably are still on sale. Usually Ulta runs some of those sales monthly. So, of course, everything will be linked below. It's affiliate links, just letting you know. And then the other thing I purchased is something I've used over and over again. This is the Biolage Smooth Proof Conditioner for my hair. This is a daily type conditioner. This is when I'm in a hurry to wash my hair and I don't have time to put on a mask. This is kind of thick, so it's almost a mask, and you can also leave this on for a long amount of time. Now, speaking of hair, there's a girl on TikTok I've been watching. Her name is Julie's Beauty Review or something, or Julie's Beauty by Review. I can't remember exactly. I'll try to insert the footage here. But I have talked about with my hairdresser the Brazilian blowout for the summer. And she's giving to the lady, her customer, the Brazilian blowout, this girl. And I mean, she's just hilarious. And I mean, if you look at all her reviews, they're funny. You know, after you watch them all, watch a few of them, you've probably seen them all. It's just she's changing the subject. But she just tells it like it is, you know, like the lady asked her, do you guarantee this? And she's like, I don't guarantee anything I do. But she says it in a different way. Anyway, I'll insert the footage here because it is funny. So if you have TikTok and want to follow her, I'd follow her.
Because I'm not going to give you your money back.
How long is the Brazilian blowout last?
Honey, it lasts from 3 to 6 months.
And what do I have to do to take care of it so it can last?
Honey, you don't have to do shit. You pay not to do shit. Okay? This keratin treatment, it stays really good on your hair for 3 to 6 months. After 3 days, you rinse it out, you put the mask on it, and that's it. You don't have to do shit after that.
Do you guarantee it?
I don't guarantee shit here. I don't guarantee anything. I don't do refund. I don't do discount. I don't guarantee. If you have problems that don't last, let me show you. Alright. So there's a number. There's a number here, right here. You call directly to the Brazilian blowout company. You tell them, honey, this shit don't work on my hair, and my hairstylist won't give me a refund. So, and this is your product. So you get for a refund there. Because don't call me. If your hair don't last, don't call me because I don't
But
guarantee
you did it, not them.
But that's the product. It's not my product. I just apply it, honey. So if you don't last on your hair, call the Brazilian blowout company, okay? Don't call me. Because I'm not going to give you your money back.
Just for the heck of it. And there's one where she's doing this girl's hair, and I mean the girl has hair galore. I mean I can't imagine having that much hair and having it long. I'll put it that way. And she's right in the middle of doing her hair, and she's like, I just can't do this anymore. She's like, you're just going to have to come back tomorrow. And I could see that somebody used to do my hair. I could see her doing that to me. Well, I mean, she would say it, but she would finish it, but she would definitely say it. Oh, well, I dropped that. Good, it was plastic. All right. This Kylie Jenner. Y'all know, I like the Kylie Jenner liquid lipsticks. I know I shouldn't. And I know there's some out there, but there's just something about her colors that do good on my skin tone. Anyway, I saw this one, and I think this one was something to do with, I think this is a limited edition color. Now, I don't really know that much about anything else she has, but I've just always liked these lipsticks. I mean, they last all day. Now, you have to keep putting something on them or your lips will really get dry, but I just like them. Anyway, this is Snow Way Bay 302. And I'm not going to put it on top of what I've got on right now. I've got on the MAC lipstick. I don't know what it's called, but I've got MAC lipstick on. It's at work in my desk. So that's what it looks like. It's a pinky coral, I think. So I can see how that would be something to be considered, something that would look good with white, in the snow. And I'll swatch the pencil. Now her pencils are nothing to brag about, they're just a pencil. But there it is. It's pretty. I'll try to wear it soon and show you what it's like. But I just do love her liquid lipsticks. And I know ColourPop, used to make her liquid lipsticks, but of course they had a breakup. So now her makeup is done by Coty. I haven't really noticed that much difference, except I don't think the shades are exactly the same as they were when they were with ColourPop, but they're close enough. So that's why I continue to buy them. I try to buy them when I'm on sale, but Dolce K I will try to have as long as I can get it. And Posy K is another one that I will always try to have. And this one, I guess, like I said, it's probably limited edition, so I'll probably love it and won't be able to get it. Okay, this is a light dry shampoo from Batiste. I've never tried the light one before. The scent is melon. It does. It smells like watermelon. So, I like Batiste. Now, I don't like to use them. I don't want to use them every day. I only use them like the day of and I'm going to wash my hair, because I do think this builds up on your hair. So I try not to use it more than one time and then wash my hair. And that's all I've got for this video. I don't want to make it really, really long. So I appreciate all of you watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. And I've got several things that I'll be hauling over the next week or couple of weeks. Some of them I don't want to show because they're Christmas presents to myself. And so I'm going to try to be good and not use them before Christmas. And I'm going to get Dave to wrap them, you know. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. And thank you, Lou and Sylvia, for the gifts. I do appreciate them so much, as I appreciate your friendship. And I will talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.